Doubt has the ability to stall or progress a narrative. Let's see how Kite handles it. Coaching you through the gate hacking process, Mia provides a keyword to a world with restricted access. You follow her instructions, you use virus cores, remove the barrier, and step into something profoundly corrupted. Dothack always has this incredible way of simulating expanse, but here, the expanse feels diseased. You press forward, dungeon floors cleared, enemies drained, and at the end, there's no grand revelation, just another corrupted monster. You defeat it, and then something integral happens. Kite expresses his own hesitations, an implication that the bracelet was never meant for him. It was meant for Orca, for someone stronger, more experienced, more worthy. There's a concept in storytelling often referred to as the hero's journey. It was popularized by mythologist Joseph Campbell in his book, The Hero with 1,000 Faces. Campbell studied myth across cultures and noticed a pattern. The hero is called to adventure, resists it, doubts themselves, crosses a threshold, and slowly transforms through their trials. One of the most important stages isn't the victory, it's the doubt and what the character does when faced with that hesitation. It's the moment where the hero questions whether or not they are capable of carrying what's been handed to them. Without that stage, growth feels mechanical, but with it, his transformation begins to feel less like it was thrust upon him and begins to feel earned. Mia doesn't comfort him. She doesn't validate the regret. She shuts it down. She isn't interested in what should have been. She's interested in what Kite will do now. There's a famous French philosopher named Jean-Paul Sartre. You don't need to have read him to recognize some of his ideals because they show up a lot in modern storytelling. One of his central arguments was that existence precedes essence. It functions on the core belief that we are not defined by what we're given. We are defined by what we choose. We aren't born ready-made into a role, we grow into it. In stories, this matters more than we realize. Good character arcs aren't just about destinies being fulfilled. They're about decisions being made. The hero isn't the hero because he's given a fancy sword and swings it around. They become the hero when they decide to wield it. And that's what's happening here. Kite hesitates because he thinks the bracelet belongs to someone else, someone better. But Mia doesn't argue that premise. She sidesteps it. Whether it belonged to Orca is irrelevant. What matters is what Kite will do now. And that shift reframes the entire story. For up until this point, Kite has just been reacting to the corruptions, to the comas, to the system breaking, but here, the narrative nudges him forward. You don't become the protagonist because the plot chooses you, you become the protagonist because you choose to act, and that's what makes this moment powerful. Not the dungeon or the virus cores, the decision. Mia isn't offering comfort, she's offering responsibility, and in doing so, she pushes Kite across the threshold from passive character to active one. This part of his story is complete.